Now, do you guys, are you affiliated with somebody, or is it just you eventually?
We have a nonprofit. It's just us.
Okay. Here we go. It is the voice of Indiana County. It's WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. Good morning. Glad that you're with us here today. As we talk about an interesting process, or project, I guess I should say. It's called Studio Stream, and we're going to learn about it here this morning. Our conversation with Sharon Massey and Sean Derry, brought to you by Marcus and Mack, voted Best Personal Injury Law Firm in the Best of Indiana County contest. Marcus and Mack, a law firm representing injured people. Morning, folks.
Morning. Thanks for having us.
Good to have you both with us here today. So it's an interesting. You guys come together as a nonprofit under the heading of Local Exchange. That's the sort of the entity that you formed, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And so you have this project that is. Well, tell me what it's called, and then we'll let you tell how it works.
Sure. Yeah. So it's called Studio Stream, and it's a mobile recording truck that we can drive around, and we invite teenagers to come and create original content for a web-based radio station that we're co-creating with the teens.
Yeah. And you're actually here in Indiana this weekend, right?
That's right. So we are setting up Wednesday, June 12th in the parking lot of the Indiana Mall, right by the cinema entrance. We'll have the truck there all day, and we have a registration on our website where teens can come and record their original content.
All right. So what do you anticipate? Or maybe it's best to put it this way: how has it worked in the past, and how have kids taken advantage of this opportunity?
Well, we're really just looking to kind of amplify the voices of area teens, and so there's a variety of ways that people can engage, from podcasts to interviews to monologues to reviews, and so it's really up to the teens to kind of share their perspectives, share their ideas, and then the idea is that the radio station kind of broadcasts that back into the community. In addition to recording in the mobile recording studio, we have a solar-powered Bluetooth speaker that we've designed that teens get to build for free while they're waiting to record. So that's a way for them to be able to listen to the station or gift to somebody within their social network to listen to the station.
Yeah. So you're in Indiana, and elsewhere this summer you're in a couple of other communities too, correct?
Yep. So the project started in Brownsville. Now we're in Indiana, and then we'll be headed to Johnstown as well.
So, and how many folks, or how many students or young folks would you anticipate you'll be using here in Indiana?
I don't think we know exactly, but we would love to have as many people come as possible. So, we'd like to just be able to have such a nice variety of voices and perspectives to really kind of showcase what our community has to offer.
Okay, and since we're focusing on young folks, what's the age range that you're looking for?
Teens, so 13 to 19.
13 to 19?
Yeah.
Well, it sounds like a lot of fun. In the past, when you've done this, you'd mentioned, Sean, that there are a lot of different perspectives and a lot of different approaches that kids have used. What are some of the things that they've taught you?
Well, I think sort of talking about kind of their own identities and friend groups is one thing.
I would assume school life is a big part of what they taught too.
Yep. We've kind of workshopped content around fishing and things. A lot of these projects are recording sessions are occurring in rural communities, and so there's specific kind of identity around that. Reviews of fast food restaurants, which was interesting to listen to, kind of a teen perspective on that. So it's always kind of a surprise what is kind of at the top of their mind.
Yeah, I was going to mention, we do have on our website, we have a form to help with content creation, and we are happy to help with that when people come and visit us at the mobile recording studio. But it kind of walks people through the process of figuring out what you want to record and kind of laying out a map for your content, so that when you get in front of the microphone, you're able to kind of sound natural and have everything planned.
Yeah, and And with an age range of 13 to 19, of course, 18 is considered adult, and so I would assume that for kids under the age of 18, that they have to have a parental permission? Or
Right.
do they?
Yep, and all that is on the website and also can be done with paper copies when people show up at a recording session.
So it's localexchange.org, and no E before the X in exchange, right?
Correct, yeah.
Localexchange.org,
Yep.
and they go there, and it'll guide them right through the whole process.
Yeah, that's right. If they click on the Studio Stream icon, or they can just go to localexchange.org/studio-stream. All of that content is there. So registration form, release form, some content creation, help, all that stuff's there.
How long have you been doing it?
Well, this is a new project. We've been doing programming since 2017. This is probably our most ambitious project in terms of touching a few different communities. And
So this is not just new, this is brand new.
It is, yeah, very.
Yeah. Yeah, so,
Yeah.
so Brownsville, now Indiana is the second one that you tried this at.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it sounds cool.
Yeah.
It sounds like, and it sounds like it's an opportunity for maybe folks to get an idea of what's going on in kids' lives, and you know, so it's not just, you know, for kids about kids, but adults can learn from it too.
Exactly. Yeah, that's kind of the hope, is that they're able to kind of share their perspective with their community, and maybe in a way that they wouldn't feel comfortable or wouldn't have known to do otherwise.
Now, you got a grant in order to help you to do this, right?
Yeah. So this is funded by Remake Learning, which is an organization out of Pittsburgh, who they want to transform the future of learning, and so this was their Moonshot grant.
The Moonshot Grant. I like it.
Yeah.
I like it. And it's basically, it's Earthbound Satellite.
Yep, we're kind of riffing on the Moonshot Grant, and we call this our Earthbound Communication Satellite. So lots of shiny things and sort of space-related themes.
So, obviously, you would love for folks to, and kids especially, to latch onto this, and pretty quickly, since it's tomorrow, right?
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get them out there. Let's get the kids all lined up, and they can do this. And go to the website localexchange.org, and there you'll be able to find all the information about this particular program. Tomorrow, Indiana Mall, and Sharon, what time did you say?
We'll be there from noon to 8 p.m.
And no need to pre-register, just show up.
Well, we do have pre-registration on the website, but if people show up, that's fine too.
That's fine too.
Yep.
Terrific. All right, well, it sounds like a great time. Anything else folks need to know about it?
No, come
You're
on
good?
down and record. Yeah.
You're good?
Yeah.
All right, terrific. Hey, thanks for coming in to tell us about it. Sounds like a lot of fun for the kids.
Thanks so much for
Thank
having
you.
us.
Our pleasure. It's 19 after 8 o'clock. It's Indiana in the Morning, and it's WCCS. 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. Fox News coming at the top of the hour, but between now and then we've got a lot to do. We've got Boomer Sports on the way in about 5 minutes. And then Jake is back with us from the WCCS newsroom. In our next half hour here on Indiana in the Morning, we'll be talking with, Lindsay Mello's going to stop by. She is a fiddle instructor, and she's going to teach you how to play fiddle. She's with the folks at the Northern Appalachian Folk Festival. And so she'll be visiting in our next hour. It is a very, very busy morning here on WCCS. Coming up, Stephanie Ackerson will be with us to talk about Starlit Night. That's the adult prom for special needs folks. And Al Locker from the Indiana County Veterans Affairs Office will be visiting at 9:45. He'll talk about the extension of the Veterans Wall across the street from us. And also there is a very strong possibility that Al will have with him his replacement. Al is retiring. And we might be able to meet the new executive director of the Indiana County Veterans Affairs. So all of that here this morning. It's Indiana in the Morning on WCCS. We need to get to the health cycle this morning. Sarah Lee Kessler has the health beat. Lisa Brady makes the house call. There we go. Thank you.
Thank you.
My pleasure. Glad you're able to come over.
Yeah.
The uninsured rate among Black Americans went from over 20% to just under 11%. Among Latinos, the rate went from nearly 33% to 18%. The report credits the Affordable Care Act, or Obamacare, which went into effect in 2010. Officials say over 70 passengers on a celebrity cruise ship got sick due to a norovirus outbreak. 68
for Health. The official first day of summer is next week, but the warm temperatures have people enjoying the weather across the country. But with warm weather comes sun and possibly sunburn. A survey by the American Academy of Dermatology says more than 1 out of every 3 adults got a sunburn last year. San Francisco-based wellness and beauty expert Angela Rossoff telling Fox News Digital a few remedies to treat sun-damaged skin. Take a cold shower to wash away skin irritants. Then take a bath with black tea bags or a cup of oats. Natural compounds known for reducing inflammation. Be sure to moisturize your skin while it's still damp, specifically using a cream that contains aloe vera. Rossoff also suggests taking an anti-inflammatory pain medication like ibuprofen. Stay hydrated and try to keep cool. Wearing loose, breathable clothing made from cotton, linen, or silk to help your skin breathe. For more health news, go to foxnewshealth.com. House Call for Health from Lisa Brady. Fox News.
All right, Lisa, thank you. 8:22 in the morning, and it's Indiana in the morning on WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, and WCCSradio.com. Good morning. Thanks so much for being with us here today on this Tuesday morning. AccuWeather says, speaking of sunburns, partly sunny and 69 today. I think we'll be okay in that respect. Clear skies down to 49 tonight. Tomorrow, a mostly sunny day, 77 degrees, and then partly cloudy Thursday, 85. Friday, mostly cloudy, a chance of showers and thunderstorms at a high temperature of 78 degrees. The weekend, a lot of sunshine, mostly sunny Saturday, pure sunshine Sunday, 81 on Saturday, 87 on Sunday. Looks like the 90s to start next week. So some hot weather is coming up for the start of summer. 23 minutes after 8 o'clock, and it's Indiana in the morning on WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160. And WCCSradio.com. In downtown Indiana right now, the temperature 55 degrees, and Indiana County 911 is looking okay. Nothing new from that Indiana Borough Police Cruiser that went with lights and sirens activated west on Philadelphia Street about 20 minutes or so ago. 23 and a half after 8 o'clock right now. It's Indiana in the morning on WCCS 101.1 FM, AM 1160, WCCSradio.com. Chris Anderson was here in our last half hour talking about an event coming up on Saturday, June 29th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. at the White Township Recreation Complex on East Pike. That's the Emergency Services Expo, the White Township, very first event that they've held of this kind. And again, it's going to be at the White Township Rec Complex. Their underwriting sponsor is Rosebud Mining. Great props to Rosebud Mining. They also, speaking of emergency services, they are the sponsors of our Emergency Responder of the Month, our First Responder of the Month. And so you can go to WCCSradio.com, click on the First Responder of the Month tab, and you can nominate someone to be named the First Responder of the Month. It's Indiana in the morning. It's WCCS. While you are there, WCCSradio.com. You can take our poll question, which this week is focused upon the U.S. Olympics. Are you interested at all? The question is, the U.S. Olympic trials are this month. The Summer Olympics begin in Paris on July 26th. Are you excited about it? And 56% say, I have no interest in the Olympics at all. 21% say, mildly, I'll be more into it later. 11% say, you bet. They're very interested in the Olympics. And then very tiny amounts of folks who are focused in just on certain events, gymnastics, swimming, track and field, and other events. 25 minutes after 8 o'clock, the poll always brought to you by IRMC, Better Health, Better Life. It's Indiana in the morning, and it's WCCS. And Boomer Sports next. Jake back with us from the newsroom coming up.
Just go to Babbel.com and start learning a new language today. That's Babbel.com. Babbel.
Joe Rocket John's folks welcoming you back to the City Center Convenience Mart. Uh-oh, she's looking at the cigarettes. Well, she just scratched the gum off the counter. Stand Up to Cancer and Rally want you to reduce your risk for cancer. Go to takeahealthystand.org.
Whoa, got it. Picked another one, Rocket, and it's a big one and pre-approved.
Quick pen, you landed a good one there. Oh wait, I got one too. Look at the interest rate on this bite. It's a whopper.
Rocket, we're on a roll. Just a few more mortgages this month and we've caught our limit.
Oh boy, quick pen. Get another one. Oh wait, that's too small. I'm throwing it back. I only want the big ones that I can make more money on.
Are you tired of mortgage fishermen treating you like a fish ready to be lured in? All those online mortgage companies just waiting to hook you into higher rates and thousands in extra hidden fees. Don't just be another fish in the sea. Whether you're refinancing or purchasing a new home, you need InFirst Bank, a trusted local mortgage lender for over 100 years. You won't have any surprises with increased rates or hidden fees. InFirst provides personalized service, and we will work with you every step of the way to get you into the home of your dreams.
InFirst Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, I'm Tina, and I'm 13. While I have some friends, I often feel alone. At school, some kids tease others, including me. It's hard not to react when their words are hurtful. I feel lost and unsure of how to handle it. I found myself thinking that life would be easier if I weren't around. I'm scared to talk to anyone.
Parents, please talk to your children about suicide. There's support available free 24/7 at 1-877-333-2470. You matter. Let's talk.
What would a picnic be without cheeseburgers, cheese-flavored snacks, icy cold whole milk, or your favorite flavor of ice cream? Well, it just wouldn't be a picnic. Before your next picnic or backyard barbecue, stock up with all those dairy foods everyone enjoys.
Drive it to the hole, and he got it up and down. Nice drive by Calvin. Wow.
It's gone! Tony Massey sends one over the wall, and he drives in two, and Indiana leads it 5-1.
And he fumbled the ball, and IUP's got it. On his way, looks like home. Touchdown, IUP.
Don't miss a moment. The Rendon Media Sports Archive is available at all 4 Rendon Media websites. Log on to WCCSradio.com and listen for free today. Broadcast not available for download.
Hey guys, Ramsey personality Rachel Cruz here. Every day we get calls from people in all walks